courtside along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Luka Doncic.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern, but it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
So here's Portland's starting group, and for Atlanta, they've got Evan Mobley, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer, what a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
So it's Atlanta now. Portland making their last shot. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, the coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Jacks up a 3, and again, it's Portland with a 3.
I just love the ball movement.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Mitchell, the pass to the kid. Fires it from 18, and it's Portland scoring again.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
So it's Portland now, following the three-pointer by Atlanta. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Six to shoot. Shoots. And it's Portland with another.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Mitchell. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
They set a pick. Fires the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. The Hawks, number 1.
Well, we can talk about their defensive rating and their pace of play and all of those things, but the bottom line is this team is hard to score on.
Thompson passes to Towns. From the arc. Another 3 for Portland.
That makes them 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Here's Mitchell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Mobley outside. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot.
A big man that dishes. Something Mobley does very well.
Portland leading by 12. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Graham?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Here's a look at some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Here's Gervin. 10 points in his last outing. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And a nice find by Mobley. Keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's Thompson. 13-point lead. Shoots from the line, and the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it fly. And another basket for Atlanta.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
35 seconds left now in the first quarter. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Atlanta. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Launches a three. No good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
We've got Donovan Mitchell, Miles Turner out there with OG Anunoby. And it's the kid in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Turner covers. The baseline, Jay. The rebound by Turner. Hawks trail by 11. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Atlanta is shooting a nice 50% for the game. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Irvin's got 6.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. We look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. Amen Thompson, 4th. And of course, Donovan Mitchell.
Both guys are incredibly unselfish and make their teammates better. What more can you ask for?
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Doncic outside. Pass to Curry. Towns on a screen. 5 to shoot. 4-3. Curry's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mitchell finds Turner. It's stolen. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Turner.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
What a nice shot by the kid.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Atlanta's ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Turner. From deep, Mitchell. That one doesn't drop.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Driving in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for Portland. Doncic. Can't connect from short range.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
The kid passes to Mitchell. Here's the kid. Pass to Anunoby. Sinks it from distance. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Thompson against Anunoby. To end the drought. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. He's got 7.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Hawks. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of 1-2, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Black. Shot clock at 6. Portland with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
Portland moving it around. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Portland.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Hawks trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Black outside. Outside Anunoby. Connects from downtown. Anunoby's got 6. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Portland ahead. They lead by 5. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Atlanta Hawks.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Well, we could give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And normally I do favor the big man, but I will admit, he's worth the price of admission.
When was the last time you paid to get in the game?
I pay all the time with my face.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Trailblazers lead by 5. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. 3 on 3. And here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. From deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And how about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Thompson outside. Towns outside. Towns making his mark from long range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Left side Mitchell. 4 on the clock. From deep, Mobley. The shot no good. Now Portland with it. Leading by 5. Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3. No good there. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Shoots from 14. Uses the glass that time. It's good. 10 points for him.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Towns for 3. Can't hit that one. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league since the All-Star break. The Hawks in second, the Trailblazers in fifth.
And since returning from the All-Star break, both of these squads have been on a tear. Just looking so comfortable and confident on the offensive end and putting up a lot of points.
So it's Portland now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And he gets it to go.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
He does not get the second one. The Hawks trailing. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to the kid. Here's Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And that one misses.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Towns. Portland moving it around. He shoots. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
And that one is hammered home. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Towns on a screen. 13 feet out. And that's good. Off the glass that time. 22 points for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Number 4, 2 seconds. Substitution on the court.
Portland on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Black. And the three-pointer goes. And the Hawks lead by 2.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. And the Hawks with another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Blazers trail by 3. Outside Curry. Intercepted. Here's Black. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And 1:01 left in the third. That one falls.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
To the wing on the left. Mobley on a screen. Pulls it. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Curry. Pass to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Out to the wing. Fires it. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Two on the clock. It's tipped. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Atlanta on top. They're up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Evan Mobley, and it's the kid in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. And he sinks the second.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Deflected. Gervin pass to Mitchell. On the clock from deep three-point land. Thompson pulls it in. Blazers trail by 6. Inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Pass to the kid. Fires the three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his third assist of the night.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others. A great skill to have.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you. Blazers trail by 7. Towns outside. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Thompson. Now here's Curry. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. That shot, no good. The Hawks lead by 7. From 9 feet out. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Curry against Mitchell. Launches it from deep. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Curry for 3. Unable to get that one. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's the kid. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Thompson. And there's the screen. Can they get it? The rebound by the Hawks. The kid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Mobley. Mitchell fires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Curry outside. For 3. Buries it from outside.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Mitchell. It's cleared away by Thompson. Blazers trail by 8. Fires it from 14. Oh, a perfect jumper.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Now Mobley jacks up a 3. Cash from downtown.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Outside Ingram. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And when it comes to generating offense, Ingram is the real deal.
2 seconds. Shooting for Portland, Brandon Ingram. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8.
And honestly, the one thing that's held Brandon Ingram back is health. And at this stage of his career, if he is able to play, he is going to be a huge factor.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Outside Mitchell. A minute 22 left in the fourth. Down it goes.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle.
At the line for Atlanta, number 10. Shooting 1.
Blazers trail by 10. Outside Ingram. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Oh yeah, that's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Outside Ingram. It's off.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Let's loose for 3. The putback. How about the activity? So it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And time now for our player of the game.